Mr. Sesnick, you've gone from starting out in SAP with K2 to Salesforce, and now you're running level 4 green numbers, which is fantastic to see. What are the biggest changes that you've seen now that you've moved to Salesforce and that you're working in that market?
Some of the biggest changes I've seen is the amount of business, new business in customers looking to implement Salesforce or support Salesforce. Basically, I feel the move was good for me at the time that I did it because Salesforce is a newer technology, so it's easier to educate your clients on the platform and the resource market. There's a lot of opportunity, there's a lot of demand, and then also you're able to kind of write your own tickets in terms of bill rates and things like that. So a lot of these clients don't really know Salesforce yet, they don't know the market, so you're able to control the amount of money that you're going to make on a deal. The deals aren't as long as your 12-month SAP and Oracle deals, but you can do a lot more volume, you can make a lot more margin, and you can do a higher bill rate to your clients. So you're making your day rates and your average margin levels. Other things that I've noticed coming from the ERP, it's very specific. So you're an SAP FI guy. All the client really wants to know is how many years that you've had in that certain module. On the Salesforce side of things, it's more focused around the environment, and it's not how many years you have with that certain piece of the platform, but it's more of what you did with it and the other things that are involved. So SAP, Oracle, they have their modules. Salesforce, they have applications that integrate with Salesforce. So they go on the app exchange. If they want to implement financials, then they'll go and get Financial Force off the app exchange and integrate that. So there's specialists that can help implement that. And a few of the other things that stand out is there's certifications for Salesforce. So there's a 201, which is your basic admin, which is on the functional side, and there's a 401, which is developer. Those are pretty much your basic ones, and then you get to the higher level of the 501 and the Sales and Service Cloud certifications. The SIs have to have a certain number of certifications in order to have a certain level of partnership with Salesforce. So you're able to get other placements out there if you find people with those certifications and keep selling them in. The main difference, I think, is definitely the opportunity out there with Salesforce as opposed to the ERP. There's a lot more options for remote work. It's a cloud platform, so obviously you can use it anywhere, and sometimes it's to our disadvantage that these guys like to do remote work. But at the same time, once the client builds that relationship with them for the first month or so, they really see that they don't really need them on site. They can do WebEx or go to meetings in order to do the requirement gathering or explain the development. There's just a lot of opportunity, for people to work multiple projects as well. So yes, the contracts may be shorter, but you can place one person on 2 different contracts to make up for that time.
Thank you. Thanks, Adam.